Yes, hello! We are back with more DDLC.
Back for more torture.
Yes, although this time we haven't started the game because we need to read this. Can you hear me? This opened up when we got to the second day of the game in Act 2. There's a little devil inside all of us. Beneath their manufactured perception, their artificial reality is a writhing, twisted mess of dread, loathing, judgment, elitism, self-doubt, all thrashing to escape the feeble hold of their hosts, seeping through every little crevice they could find, into their willpower, starving them of all motivation and desire, into their stomach, forcing them to drown their guilt in comfort food, or into a newly opened gash in their skin, hidden only by the sleeves of a cute new shirt. Such a deplorable, tangled mess is already present in each and every single one of them. That's why I choose not to blame myself for their actions. All I do is untie the knot.
That sounds all nice and chipper and sunny.
Yeah, totally fine. Fine.
What could possibly go wrong?
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that warning at the beginning of the game changes on Act 2 every time you load it up. Like, there's ones that say it was only partially your fault, as a reference to what happened with Sayuri.
Mm-hmm.
There is also references like PM died for this, which is a reference to Project M, which is a Super Smash Bros. Brawl mod.
Okay.
Yeah, Dan Salvato, the guy who made DDLC, worked on it. And there's also I Have Granted Kids to Hell, which is a WarioWare reference. Oh yeah, anyway, hi again, Calypso. Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Enlarge.
Oh yeah, this music also likes to glitch out a bit.
Ah.
Yeah, the poster's still there.
Oh yeah. Charming.
Yeah, and the screen zooming in too. Hi again, Calypso. Glad to see you didn't right away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Calypso. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst in literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her butt collection
front
covered.
of the...
Yes, and also everyone suddenly got bigger than her. Yes. And Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Yeah, this scene is basically the same as in the Act 1, but without Sayuri. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. I'm sorry, Calypso. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read. Nah, no thanks. Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now. So it only feels right for me to do something like that, if you ask. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, that's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be a part of this club. So, even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you want me to. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And you could... Yes, you stupid doo-doo bot. And we could, discuss it, if you wanted.
Yes.
Yeah, we could furiously make out in that closet right over there.
Just right over there, I'm looking right at it.
Yeah, right next to the picture of the dead girl. This is...
What dead girl? There's no dead girl. I don't know what you're talking about. There's definitely no dead girl.
You know that, one Brendan Rogers' video of, the teacher? And it's that one picture is I don't know why we still have this up here. She's dead now.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, just imagine that, but with that picture. How's this girl accidentally being so cute? She picked out a book
No
she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Yeah, now the perspective's back to normal. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected manga to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her tense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki's rummaging around the closet. Also, what is Monica doing? Ugh! I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there? Fucking Monica! That's one of my favorite glitch texts. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. And also, it's been censored. Frickin' Monica.
Oh my goodness.
She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? You ever have that feeling?
Yeah.
Yeah. Natsuki slides a bunch of... Yes, definitely. Yeah. Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, kind of running on your face. Oh,
I love manga. I knew I'd regret that tattoo.
Damn it, I should. Stupid Sharpie. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world.
OCD.
I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the glass on that door. That's a great quote. Quote. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Calypso. Don't judge a book! Yeah, she's trying to say don't judge a book by its cover. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box.
Read this.
I'm going to show you exactly why. Read it! She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly moe. Don't just stand there. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills.
Wait, did I just hear pulls me out of the closet?
Yes.
Like, you're gay now.
You're gay. You know, funny thing is that people like to ship Natsuki and Yuri a bunch. Mm-hmm. And, like, it can be quite cute, but, like, it doesn't really make sense within, like, the actual story. But, you know, just shipping. They just ship anyone.
Yeah.
Yeah. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? Take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. You can't read at the same time like that. Huh? Why's that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Don't just say that! Make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. Didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space ball she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? Well, I've been trying to do that with a bunch of other stuff. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. Looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kinda grew out of these, and it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. Yeah, sit right next to her. Yeah, look at that face, it's cute. But don't say it out loud.
Where's her nose?
Where's my nose? So many questions. It's another Game Grumps joke. Yeah, that's the problem when you're trying to, like, comment on, like, a game.
Oh, look, cat ears.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I thought there was, like, a little knot in, like, that little hourglass thing.
Go.
Because apparently that's supposed to be a ribbon or something.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I know. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? What friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry. If I could ever get my friends to read this. Just think manga's for kids. Can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? I just want to punch them in the face. I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitate toward the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, it's probably accurate. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. My dad would beat the shit out of me if he found this.
Jeez.
Yeah, like in the actual like Act 1 scene, she just says, "I don't even know what my father would think if he found this." This. Yeah.
What if you go to the like
the
reading
history
thing? Yeah.
Yeah. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this.
I figured.
Yeah.
Figured it would be.
At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica's kind of a jerk about it. I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So? Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. Also, this doesn't happen in the original scene. Like, in this part, she would be laughing over something that happens within the manga. But instead, time passes.
Alright.
Yeah, things are much different in Act 2, in some ways. Natsuki's strangely quiet now. I glance over at her. It looks like she started to fall asleep. Yeah, I think I've almost fell asleep earlier today and yesterday too.
How dare you?
Yes.
The cat will attack you. Rawr.
Yes, she's got Calypso in her arms.
The kitty. The kitty. No, don't leave. Don't leave me.
Hey, Natsuki. Yeah.
Sit down.
Suddenly, Natsuki collapses straight into me. Hey!
Good lord.
Also, the music is glitchy. Jeez.
Not again.
Damn it, again with this?
How many times have I told these people quit glitching out?
Damn it, people, I told you, no glitching in the literature club. That's one of the 5 rules, along with no pooping on the floor. Natsuki, are you okay?
Well, Natsuki looks like she probably is pooping on the floor right about now.
Natsuki, are you okay?
No.
Here. Monica reaches into her bag and pulls out some kind of protein bar.
You're just not you when you're hungry.
Yeah, Snickers satisfies. She throws it in Natsuki's direction.
Boom!
Natsuki's eyes suddenly light up again. She snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tears off the wrapper. I told you not to give... She doesn't even finish her sentence before stuffing it into her mouth. Don't worry, Calypso. She's fine. Are you sure? It just happens every now and then. That's why I always keep a snack in my bag for her. Yeah, I gotta keep the demons at bay. Anyway, why don't we all share poems now? Alright, who you want to talk to?
No one.
No one. Just don't share at all. Don't even bother.
Well, Natsuki and Monica are scaring the crap out of me right now. So let's go for Yuri.
Yeah, sure. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking.
You know when that happens.
Yeah, I hate when I don't speak. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah.
I can tell.
Why do you ask?
It sucks.
It's fucking shit. I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. So it's that bad. No! I just raised my voice. I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering's completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice, and learning by example, and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind me reading your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Yeah, this is just the same as the first act, so... Oh yeah, took you a long time to read. Oh yeah, I think this is the same. It's nothing really. Well, it makes you happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Alright, who next?
Monica.
Hi, Calypso. Having a good time so far?
No.
Yeah, aside from that, our Natsuki started glitching out. Good, glad to hear it.
My childhood friend is no longer in existence, like, ever.
Oh, I never knew you had a childhood friend. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have it, okay, I'm always listening, don't be afraid to bring things up, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. Anyway, you want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. My Calypso, we're all a little embarrassed today, you know? That's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I like it, Calypso. Really? A lot cuter than I expected. Oh, jeez. No. Kind of makes me think think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. If you're interested in Natsuki, then always keep a snack on you. She'll cling to you like a puppy. Natsuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave her any food in the house, so she's in a fussy mood pretty often. But sometimes she just loses all of her strength and shuts down, like earlier. It's just a guess, but I think she's so small because her malnutrition is interfering with her adolescent growth. But hey, some guys are into petite girls too, you know. Sorry, just trying to look on the bright side. Yeah, if you couldn't tell, it's heavily implied that Natsuki is a victim of child abuse.
Yeah, it's very much implied.
Yeah, like it's not certain how bad it actually is compared, like, normally, like when nothing is weird and glitchy.
Mm-hmm.
But most people generally assume that she gets straight up abused.
Yeah.
Like some assume that's like a a troubling situation in like a family trouble situation. Like nobody's trying to hurt each other, but like they kind of just are very stressed out and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Some think that Natsuki's father is just a straight up asshole. Well, yeah, it is really interesting to think about. Like, there's plenty of like interpretation as to how bad it is for Natsuki.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I just generally assumed in Act 1, on her father is definitely not the best, but he's not outright like abusing her or anything. Like,
yeah, it could just be like they're poor, they can't afford a lot of food, and
yeah, like I know like one or two things that like go with that concept. And actually, the things I like about Papa Poem could be a good relation to Natsuki. Yeah, but anyways, want to read my poem now?
Yep.
Don't worry, I'm not very good. Let's see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings. But my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. Cats, I swear to God! I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. Yeah, this is different from how it was in the first act.
Yep. Maybe she's possessed by a demon.
Exorcist. We need an exorcist here. Yeah, alright. Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, yeah, this all sucks. Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind. I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours, like Monica said. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours is really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha! Well, it's not that good, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. So, in other words, you're saying you liked it? Nancy's retort gets caught in her throat. You just don't understand anything, do you? Yeah, pretty much. I already told you that. You don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure I never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a... Oh, whoops. It suddenly clicked. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Yeah, this is the same as last time, too.
Yep.
Yeah. Phew! That was crazy. Guess that's everyone. I glance around the room.
Somebody seems to be missing.
Yeah, where did everyone go? I don't see anyone. Yeah, you heard that, right?
Heard what?
The song went off key for a moment.
No, I did not.
Yeah.
Is there a ghost in the room? Is this Saturday ghost?
Ooh, feed me cookies.
Ghost can't eat cookies, silly.
Well, she can try. Ghost cookies. If everyone has judgment for mediocre writing abilities. Yes. Across the room, Monka's writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. Yeah, they're just... What's in this language? Yeah, this is basically the same as last time. Missed the symbolism or something. It's clear about the feeling of giving up. Never give up. Never surrender.
Going down there, Calypso. Cat.
It's like my poem too,
Cat,
you know.
come here.
I'm impressed by it.
Come
Suddenly
here.
stands up.
Come here,
Oh.
Cat.
Stop messing with the cat.
No, she cute.
I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Calypso appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? How do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Shots fired.
Well, you know what? I was the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Calypso started showing up. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... It doesn't involve you. Yeah, because Sayori isn't here, things are about to escalate. Taking out your own insecurities on others like that. You really act as young as you look, Natsuki.
Oh boy.
Me? Look who's talking, you want to be edgy bitch. Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend.
I was gonna pull out a gun. I was gonna pull out a gun.
Don't come to learn
One
come
has
tomorrow.
gun and one has samurai sword.
Yuri would definitely have the samurai sword.
Yes. That's what I was gonna say.
See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know. If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Whoa, be careful, you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let Calypso hear everything you really think. She'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly, Yuri turns towards me as if she just noticed I was standing here. Also, why is everything staticky? Calypso, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started. Alright.
Wow. Alright. That's scary. What the heck? They're getting closer. I'm scared. I'm gonna die.
Don't hug me, I'm scared.
Gonna die.
Hi.
Oh boy.
Hello there. Hey, Calypso, why don't we step outside for a little bit?
My simulation
Okay.
seems to be breaking down, and
The Matrix is not functioning properly.
I need to drug all you guys and work on your heads a little bit.
Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. Just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. I understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less and less time with the others, then that's fine. Happy to spend time with you instead.
Oh, would you now?
Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom.
Pshoo.
Oh, she's sad. Yeah, nobody really knows like what they said near the end of that caused Natsuki to run out. But probably,
World may never know.
yeah, but probably something that like hits a little close to home.
Probably.
She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I I didn't mean it. Yuri's rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it! I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did. Calypso, please don't hate me. Please, I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget about it all by tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take the responsibilities today. It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for someone, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Calypso. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble, but I really
What?
What? Oh.
What did you do?
I just tried to save. Yeah, something like that happens. Alright,
I guess we're here then.
yeah, I'm gonna try to keep going for Natsuki.
Okay.
Let's see. Lollipop. Papa.
Oh. What are you looking at? What are you looking at?
Alright. Day 2. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Oh, sometimes like Yuri's like this like half her boob like comes into the frame, like the rest of her just gone. I like the joke that Yuri's boob came to school today.
Okay.
Yes. Welcome back, Calypso.
Which part of her wanted to learn?
Hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the wave of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki's reading manga at the desk. And surprisingly, manga isn't here yet.
It's her opportunity to tell her that she's got some sort of mind chip, that Monica has some sort of mind chip and each one of them is controlling them.
Ooh. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. And something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple of days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I'd already decided there's no way you can be a bad person. Now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Calypso, don't say those kind of things so frankly. You make me a little too happy. I'm really glad you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around and... sorry, what am I saying right now? Yeah, if you can't tell, there's also something up with Yuri, too. Hey, have you guys seen Monica? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man. Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either? Yuri's clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki's addressing her. No, I haven't. She doesn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I probably didn't mean any of the things I said, and I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But, yeah, sometimes this happens.
Mutual, sailcloth, blindside, lifeline, anon.
Anan?
Rectitality?
Rectitality?
What? Is that a real word?
I don't know.
Helplessly offered scleromalacia? Nade. like a horse. Oh god, I just noticed her lips just as you were changing.
Oh, you just noticed that they were realistic lips? It's starting to get to you. I'll accept your apology anyway if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey. Suddenly, the door swings open.
How dare you talk to him without me? I'm going to kill you all.
Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah, well, that was. I was not! What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time. Makes no sense though. Would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. What are you doing, like slamming on the keyboard?
Maybe it kind of sounded like the bell, and so she just didn't notice it.
Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet. Yeah, but she said I'm just starting last time.
True.
Still, it must require a lot of dedication. So I'm still impressed. Aw, well thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime. That's... Monica looks at me. Not for you guys. Well, I am working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Calypso. Monica smiles sweetly. Okay. Share her with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best luck. Thanks. I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I choose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki's already run up into the closet. Yeah, you're right next to the closet. And, like, she's just, like, crouching in there. She's just, like a
gargoyle.
Yeah. Like, she just sit on, like, this top shelf. Just like, get out.
I really wouldn't be surprised at this point. Like, if that literally happened in here.
You know, funny stories. Like, okay, so, like, story time here, ladies and gentlemen, or whatever. So, like, English class, like, in sophomore year, we're not dropping any names, but, like, this one kid with the glasses, he was, I don't know how to describe him, but, like, he's eccentric, I guess? Yes, but, like, some other guy who, like, talking about tanks and stuff, and me, we were doing, had to, like, reenact a scene from Macbeth. Like, we had to, like, pause and, like, had to, like, enact a scene. And we were in charge of the part where, like, Mercutio, or, like, the kid's father, who is supposed to, like, become the king eventually, is prophesized. Like, the scene where his father gets killed by assassins. Like, I was the father in that one, and those two were the, like, killers. And, like, the glasses guy, he was, like, sitting on one of the windowsills like a gargoyle, going like this. Like,
not raised.
Yeah, and was like trying so hard not to laugh or lose it. And like it's supposed to be like a still frame where like all of us are standing still in a scene, like they record us like recording the scene. It goes well, and then like a few seconds later, you hear what sounds like a pig sound, like, and then everybody just lost. Yes, that was me. It was pretty great though. That was pretty funny. Yeah, but anyways, besides, Natsuki's already run up to the closet. Calypso, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend some time together today.
Yeah.
I mean, in the club. I suppose so. I don't think I could say no to you after you gave that book to me. Well, I just need to make sure Natsuki isn't waiting for me. After we finished reading yesterday, she's fine! She's reading over there, see? Don't think about her so much. She's used to being ignored. Come on, we're going over there. Oh, yeah, there's a Sarah poster again.
Oh boy. Is the angle weird again?
No.
Okay.
What's the story about anyway? Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markham. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... Yeah, that is not what she said last time. Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Calypso? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of story. It's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. And suddenly... Yeah. Oh, they actually kept that part.
Well, because it's not a swear words.
Yeah, Monica's YouTube. Can't swear. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. Sorry. Hey, don't apologize.
Don't
I haven't lost interest or anything. I mean, I'm interested in the limp thing too. Well, I guess it's alright then. I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. My whole body.
What? Wait.
Yeah. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole body, they didn't do that part. I kind of forget to pay attention to other
Is that all it said was my whole body?
My whole body and then saying something strange. I'm pretty sure you've all said some strange things already. I don't think you need to worry. Just listen. That's true. Might as well get started. Did you jump?
I didn't jump. I was just... What is that? What was that? What was that?
Got freeze frame.
Can you freeze frame on
The recording? I mean, I probably could.
The recording.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes. Like, so far all I've done is, like, cut out stuff, add, like, pictures and text here. I haven't tried, like, anything else.
Yeah.
Yeah, but anyways. Have to, but... Haha, what are you saying? Just get the book. Sit here, right? Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to, or anything, Baka. It's just something I'm not very used to. It is reading in company with someone. See? I'm distracting you or something. Prologue. Leering means about reading in company. See if I can feel presence over my shoulders. I read. It's just turning right behind you, and she's like...
A creepy smile. You like it. You like it. You like it. I know you like it.
Particularly bad thing. It was distracting. Corner of my eye. It's like she's looking at her own book. Sorry. Just bathing in the feeling your body heat.
Oh.
Ooh! Hey, about an old fresco this time. I do? Mean to, sorry, I mean... Ha 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 ha! Ha ha, what a story, Mark. I suppose so. It includes her own copy. Touching his shoulders.
Touching.
Here. Hiya, now we're back here. Thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides under her thumb after it flips to her side. Playing it like this, we're held even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. Hey, look at those massive Dahoga Bangaroos! Sorry, I feel the warmth. Are you ready? To turn the page? Sorry. Calm down.
What the hell did you think I meant? Not that kind of girl. Well, maybe I am, but, not right now. Not in the classroom. Come on.
Yeah, I gotta do it privately. Hey. Besides, Natsuki and Monica could watch. Don't need them to.
No.
Reminds me, I don't know if I'll be able to keep up with her. It's okay, not used to reading. Hey. So at least I can do. Then be patient with me.
Be patient for me.
First chapter in silence. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Yes, you didn't do that last time. Right? You're just like, how does she? And she's like, no, definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that. That's what you were talking about. Sorry. What do you think I was talking about?
The whole limb thing.
I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know why that came into my head. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You're gonna rest, you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing's a little... Am I breathing? Yuri puts her hands on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. Like, What on earth is that about? Calypso? Did something happen just now?
Yuri?
Did you say something to her? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything. Yeah, I thought that was pretty obvious. Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her?
I got cat ears too.
Oh, the bow?
No, right here.
Oh, like those two little flap things.
Yeah.
Things. I know Siri doesn't have those, while everyone else does. Is that why she has those sad thoughts?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Have her cat ears to help her deflect it off into space.
Yeah, you can't get the sad thoughts out.
But does Yuri have those too?
Yeah, I think so.
Huh, we'll have to see next time we see her.
Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure you didn't do anything to her. Like... never mind.
Stab her. I don't know what
I was thinking something a little more lewd, but okay.
Oh. Yeah, okay.
No, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. You're just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note where I left off. Alright.
Monica. No time for that, Paul.
Then Calypso, how's the writing going? Take that, as long as it's not going bad. Following yourself, come with masterpiece. Let's share what we wrote for today. Alright. Great job, Calypso. It's going ooh in my head while reading it. Really metaphorical. Yeah, even though we've been choosing Natsuki's words, we read something akin to Yuri.
Interesting.
Not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go over something so deep. I underestimated you. Really likes this kind of writing. Well, the entry symbolism, line from reality. It doesn't mean that's a bad thing, though. She's just totally given up on people. People suck. Sorry. It's interesting place for her. Yeah, fantasies in my head. Yeah, daydream, whatever.
Okay.
I don't know. She a lot of cat. Oh wait, hold on. I think that's new. She spends so much time in her own head that's probably a much more interesting place for her. That's why she gets so happy when treated with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. Let's really start for social interactions, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly, like earlier. I think she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri!
Somebody
Once told me. I'm back. Did I miss anything? What?
She said, I'm back. I said, bitches.
I'm back, bitches. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Yeah, already? How dare you do that without me? I thought we were friends. I'm sorry for being late. You don't need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Save me. The colors, they won't. Bright, beautiful, flash, piercing, red gleam. Gleam?
Glean. It's a whole new color.
Red, green, blue, endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Vibrating, screaming, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing on a table, like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage. Endless of meanness. Delete her.
Delete her?
Yeah, that's also pretty different. Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract.
That's a word that it definitely exists, and you're using it.
Yeah,
Sure.
I can use big boy words. I can use big boy words. I'm just trying to well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. Please help me. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Yeah, it's totally not sketchy as fuck. So next.
Natsuki.
Well, it's not terrible, but it's pretty disappointing after your last one. Then again, if this one was as good as your last one, I'd be completely pissed. Well, I guess I wanted to try something a little different this time. Fair enough. You're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. I mean, everyone in the club writes really differently from each other. Maybe you'll find a little influence from all of us. For instance, I noticed that you were spending some time with Yuri today. Natsuki's not what you think. I won't hesitate, bitch. Not that I care who you spend time with. After all, I was taught never to expect anything from anybody. So it's not like I was waiting for you or anything, dumbass. Still, you should at least look over my poem. Probably able to learn something from it.
Alrighty then.
Yeah, I think this translates to something, but I don't remember off the top of my head.
Oh, like if you like copy paste it into a URL, maybe.
Yeah, like in code.
Mhm.
Yeah, this as SSB for Super Smash Brothers. Calypso, why didn't you come read with me? Why didn't you come read with me today?
I must kill you now.
You didn't read for me. Just prepare to die. I was waiting for you. I was waiting for a long time. It was the only thing I had to look forward to today. Why did you ruin that? Do you like Yuri more? I think you're better off not associating with her. Are you listening, Emily? Yuri's a sick freak.
Jeez.
Yeah, also the music's starting to mess up. That should be obvious by now. So just play with me instead.
Play with me.
Okay?
Come play with me.
You don't hate me, Calypso, do you? Do you hate me? Do you want to make me go home crying?
I just want to die right now.
Yeah, just keel over and die. Just do yourself a favor. The club is the only place I feel safe. Don't ruin that for me. Don't ruin it.
I hear you.
Please. Just stop talking to Yuri.
I hear
Play
you.
with me instead. It's all I have. Play with me. Play with me!
I hear you. Oh, that's charming.
Yeah. Yeah.
No one. I don't want to show my posts anymore. I'm done with writing. I'm done with reading. I'm done with school. I'm done
Yeah,
with
like
all this. I'm moving
realistically,
to
if Dennis was
America.
aware of this, he'd want to jump the fuck out of the window. So, I've been waiting for this. I've been waiting for this. That's a Persona 3 reference.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri smiles and takes a deep breath.
Melissa.
Okay.
Back to original memes.
I like just holding it. The poem turned out good.
It smells like you.
I can feel your skin oil. Gross. Well, there are some things you can work on. That doesn't really matter. It's like anything written by you is a treasure. I mean, it may have old. That came out a little awkward. Let's move on. Here's the poem I wrote. You don't have to like it or anything. Yeah, this is completely different. Wheel. A rotating wheel, turning an axle, grinding bulkhead, linear, gearbox, falling sky, 7 holy stakes, a dark ship, a portal to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope, a torn harness, a parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of God, swimming with open water in all directions, drowning, a prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time devouring snakes with human eyes, a thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes, exponential gearbox, a sky explode. Sorry. Yeah. Saliva. A sky of exploding stars, God disproving the existence of God, a wheel rotating in 6 dimensions, 40 years in a ticking clock, a clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet, a clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks, every second time, a bolthead of holy sticks tied to the existence of a dog ship to another world, a kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks, a time-devouring prayer connected to the sky of 40 years and open human eyes in all directions. Breathing gearbox, breathing bullhead, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy sticks, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, or breathing sky, breathing wheel. Okay. Also, what is this? The stains.
Hopefully just not blood.
Yeah. Well, that doesn't really look like blood.
Could be tea.
Yeah. I don't know. I spilled my tea. It doesn't really matter what it's about. I mean...
It kind of does.
My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen.
Your pen.
Yeah, she snuck in.
Your pen.
That is, a pen fell out of your backpack
Oh.
yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes. So I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. I'm okay. Why did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. Hey, another poem! Woo! Oh.
Yeah, that's... Yeah, definitely. Happy thoughts on looking at that. Here you go. Oh, yeah, it's on a timer. That's nice.
Oh, we didn't get any glitches for this one. Sometimes the screen gets all red and veiny. You can hear like crunching sounds. Yeah, that's... Yeah, well... Okay. Sometimes the cursor becomes a glitch Sayori had. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? Something we need to go over today, so if everyone could come sit from the room to the festival, sort of. You're gonna do some festival.
Blah, blah, festival, blah, blah, blah.
Blah, blah. You never get to see it because everyone's gonna die. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Calypso joined and we started with some club activities. But this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members. And the festival's their only real chance to find more, you know? What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. And that's key.
Especially if it's another girl, we have more girls to fight over. What's his faces?
Maybe we could get a few guys in here so we could get, like, some of them off our back.
Yeah.
I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? Literature Club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I think I want to leave. I think I had enough of this club. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. I don't know. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Calypso? Oh, come on! You can't take advantage of Calypso to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Calypso joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. Calypso is even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's so interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Monica is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Calypso would want to get more members too. Right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, it's up to me to rescue the situation. No. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club is nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way as I did? But that doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything. So why'd you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, so that's not really something I can be honest about, is it? It only came from Monica's irresistible smile. In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join.
That's true.
Monica sits down and stares at her desk. Also, the series poster is still there. Somebody take it off. What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What, me? I just spoke my mind. Isn't it crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. Now Maka wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Calypso. It's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about that obnoxious brat? I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. I mean, do you care about Natsuki now?
Yeah.
Yeah? You're less harsh on her?
Yes.
Yeah, see? She's not that bad.
Okay. Yes, you are correct, Mom. You even got it recorded, so
yes.
you can play back. Yes, Mom.
Proof. Yeah, you can't go back on your word. And I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision for that's right for the club. But what about you, Calypso? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along, and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the Literature Club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes... Oh yeah, her eye's bleeding now.
Weird. Oh, yep, I saw it.
Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So, if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright. Well, maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey, Yuri. I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president, and also a wonderful friend. Monica, I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay? Bless you.
Thank you.
Me too. Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Calypso? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Calypso before we leave. Just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me as president. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. And also, I just realized something.
What?
I'm gonna... there's some... Oh yeah, here it is. I hate this. I can't do anything. Nothing. No matter how many times you play, it's all the same. It would be really, really easy to kill myself right now. Without me, I wouldn't get to talk to you. All I want is for you to hate them. Why is that so hard?
Alright.
Yeah. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay. I trust her judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monica waves as Yuri exits. Water. Monica waves as Yuri exits the classroom. Phew! Things have been a bit hectic lately, haven't they? Calypso, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that as president. And I really do care about you, you know? I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. With how mean Natsuki is and everything. And Yuri being a little bit, you know. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird, because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple of days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you can understand. That's why... No, not yet! No! Stop it! Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Alright, well, hold on. Alright, we'll finish Act 2 eventually. So,
Maybe.
Yeah.
If we're real.
Yeah. Oh god! Get out!